Previously, on Talk That Talk.
No way that you would have given your own child a cold sandwich that you got to eat at a love station. You wouldn't have did that to your own child. You wouldn't have done that to your own child to put your children on the bus for 16 hours. Real talk, with the game with UNC, me and UNC would have had to negotiate, because let's be honest, don't act like the football team didn't get a check to play that game. Because those beginning of the year games, those universities and athletic departments pay them.
That's why they take those games. That's why they take those games. They take that was one of the arguments that I had with a couple of Norfolk people. We cut the Virginia State Labor Day Classic. Like, that's completely dead. We don't even do that anymore. To go and play, these PWIs, to get our butts handed to us so they can check this, so they can collect that bread.
Right. So watch this. So Tina's saying is they got 450,000. But here's the thing, though. I forgot what school it was. I think it was it may be FAMU that played, I think, Florida State one year, or Bethune, whatever. But they basically got $1 million. That $1 million funded that football program for like a year and a half. That's chump change to a UNC. That's nothing to even like a Nebraska teams that's not prolific like that's nothing to them. But my question is this: how much the band getting cut? Because out of that 450 that fan would have got, you would have slid me at least 120, 125, or at least you'd have paid for my room and board just for the experience. I wouldn't have came out of my band's budget for it, because we can't go then, bro. There's no, because we have to start thinking about the experiences of the kid. Like, to sit at the side of the road after I just did this great performance, because the performance really was good. Then you backdoor and say, well, I hate to say it, now you're going to treat me like an N-word. That's how you treat me. I didn't shuck and jive.
Sit on the side of the road eating the cold food, but then you didn't even get a chance to change in an adequate place. You changed on the bus. You didn't even get a hotel, just a hotel for a couple of hours. You didn't get the motel daddy, where people just got the gooey sheets where you can just change real quick. They didn't even give them that.
Compare that to being our normal culture at that, right? Because when you say that, it's like my heart doesn't even jump like, wow, because I'm used to the shit. Changing on the bus, shit, that's what I'm used to. Doing makeup on the bus, changing on the bus 3-4 times a day. That damn Dallas tour before shit started changing, the original Dallas tour, shit.
But here's the crazy thing.
I don't know what that original daddy was. I can't speak.
Well, let me tell you, it was.
I know
it was.
I know when we were there. Thanks to Dr. Zachery. And I'm gonna tell you this. Let me give you this quick tidbit before we keep going. Dr. Zachery was always good with that. I remember when Norfolk took a trip to Detroit, and we got stuck at Norfolk because the campus wasn't open when we got back. Doc was like, yo, we got to get these kids some bread. And so he went and got us stipend and gave us all $20 so that we can make it, through the night until the campus open. So he was good with that. Cause I know that once we were there, that Dallas tour, y'all ate good. Y'all was full. Y'all had Golden Corral at least 2-4 times a day. And then we would hit you with the pizza box daddy later on that night.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. When we got one pizza box to a room, and it was only 2. It was me and Ashante. Ashante B's like, I hate to put your business on blast, baby, but we used to get that 1 or 2 boxes and used to be in that bitch by ourselves.
No, here was a kicker. Here was a kicker. Y'all would get them boxes. Every kid would go up with a box. It was still like 30 boxes left. The staff will be taking like 2-3 boxes.
Guess who would have seconds and thirds?
Oh yeah, I already know. We made sure y'all was good. But I'm sorry. I had to talk about that. All right, go ahead, Paul. What were you saying, bro?
But I'm just saying. Think about the females that possibly was having that monthly that couldn't change. Exactly. Like you treat us as bastard children. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that it's a valid excuse, but then you get mad why certain alumni don't donate back to the school. Because you treated me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like and I'm not, again, that's not an excuse. Because like next Wednesday, real talk, with all this going on at PV, Rowena, real talk, hit me up because I'm gonna pay my alumni dues for the band. For the band. The other stuff is taken care of. But all I'm saying is, like we have to do better with treating our kids, because what are we saying that their value is? Like, this is not a regular band. FAMU is not a regular band. FAMU Super Bowl performances, like, I mean, it's been several inaugurations and whatnot. Like, this band will be on the Mount Rushmore of bands, not just HBCU, but bands for what they've done. And that's how you treat them kids. And my thing is this: one point that Roland Martin made up, that brought up, he said, the situation with Robert Champion happened years ago. Are you still holding them accountable for that actions then? And if you are, then you're wrong.
So I want to pause on you right there because I want to get into that. But that's part of the next topic. All right. So